Well, good morning, everybody. Good morning, Susan. How are we this morning?
Fantastic. How are you, Dawn? You're ready for Turkey Day?
I am ready for Turkey Day.
Since your teeth have all healed now, you're ready to chew up some turkey, huh?
It's all good. It is all good.
Well, that's neat.
How about you guys? You guys over there ready for Thanksgiving?
Oh yeah, we're gonna go to a friend's house, and she's offered to cook us a meal. Just bring some stuff.
That'll work.
So much easier. I mean, in the old days, I had to cook for the family and the kids, and oh my gosh, it was like, and then cleaning it all up. So, but that's okay. It's all part of growing up, and
it is indeed. Good morning, Deb. Oh, nice to see you in.
Good morning.
Welcome in, Samrudi Pati. Hello as well. Good to see you this morning. If you want a reading, let us know. Quickly, let us know if it's specific or general. So you don't need to ask for reading. Just tell us as a specific or a general. And if it is specific, let us know the question. We will mark that, pin that question, and then when time comes, you'll be up there. Yeah, it's good. I'm ready because it's a lot of folks in, and it's kind of crazy. Hello, Seashell. Nice to see you this morning.
And creating balance, all our favorite people.
Absolutely. Anyway, yeah, it is. I'm looking forward to Thanksgiving. It's just a different feel this year for me, so I'm good. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, it's kind of relaxing, isn't it? Just to be able to enjoy people, enjoy friends and family.
Yeah. No, it's good. And the temperature is nice here, so it's not as though we're freezing or roasting, either one. That's nice.
It should be in the 70s all week. Beautiful.
Absolutely. And to everybody who's popping in, going to show you some love with this one. So happy Thanksgiving from Susan and I and Bill. Susan and Bill and I.
Now Bill's over in the corner here, behaving himself.
Yeah. He's like, I'm touching nothing. I'm just touching them.
Look at all these beautiful people just popping in. It's awesome.
Absolutely. Seashell says, just coming by to say hi. Thank you, Seashell. Thank you. And happy Thanksgiving, Seashell, and everybody else as well. Good morning, Jojo. Nice to see you in. Rose Flower, good morning to see you as well. Or maybe, if possible, general reading the week. I don't mind. Yes, Seashell, we can give you a general reading. We can do that. Good morning, Terry Lopez. Nice to see you as well. Hopefully you guys are ready for the hey, Terry T, nice to see you. And hopefully you guys up there in Kingman are ready for the holiday weekend as well. I heard that some family members are coming in to visit. That'll be nice for you guys up there. And Rose Flower, a general reading. Good morning, Angie. Good morning. How are you this morning, Angie? We had a great class last night. Really good class. A lot of a good energy. It always it's great when the class when you get that energy, So
I don't know. My brain doesn't function so well at night, though. You guys did great, and I was like, yeah, I'm ready for bed.
I hear you. Good morning, Ray Lopez. Nice to see you in as well. Let's see. We are making pies.
Oh
wow. My goodness. Now I'm envious. I'd love to do that.
I love pies.
I can't bake well. I cannot bake well. Because I don't have patience for it. And I also cook to where I little this, a little that, little this, and taste. Where with baking, you have to know what it is you're doing. And then you have to wait a period of time to make sure it's doing it right. And you're like, man. So
because otherwise everything kind of flops down, doesn't it?
Exactly. Yep. And you have to get just the right amount of this and that if you're going to raise a pie or do it. And so, I'm not terrible at baking, but I just don't have the mindset for it. I'd rather just sit there and splash a little here and do a little that and a little taste here. And
when we had a coffee shop in Albuquerque for a little while, and my son was baking. So he was baking some scones, for a whole bunch of people, of course. And instead of adding baking powder, he put baking soda. So you can imagine how horrible it was. We ended up tossing it all. You have to follow ingredients.
Like I said, that's a big no-no. That's a big mix right there.
Oh, goodness.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Good morning, everybody. Brittany, yes, you can have a reading. Yes, you're welcome to a reading. Just give us a question. Let us know what the question is so we can pop it up on the screen when time comes. Terry Lopez says, pumpkin and apple pies work by taste.
What's your favorite pie, Dawn?
Blueberry. I love blueberry pie, and I don't know why. I have no idea why. I've always been drawn to blueberry pies. So
when you were a little kid, did you go blueberry picking?
Nope.
Oh, we did as little kids. Yeah. My dad.
Yep. My mom would take us to a Angie says she leaves baking to the professionals. Absolutely, me too.
Good idea.
Yeah, exactly. GP, let us know again, general or specific. All right, we need to know if it's a general or specific question. My mom from time to time would take us to the strawberry patch, and we would pick strawberries.
Oh, wow! And of course, now you have to get way down on the ground to do that, though. It's not like blueberry picking on the bushes. Wow.
Yeah, no, yeah, and we were kids, so we were already low anyways. But one for us, one for the basket. One for us, one for the basket. I think the strawberry people lost money on that deal. I guarantee.
And you didn't rinse them off, and you still survived, huh?
Yeah. And I'm sure back then, now I probably have DDT in me and everything else, because back then, in the 70s and 80s, they used any product they could.
That's so funny. Well, my favorite's pumpkin. I love pumpkin pie.
Is that right? Pumpkin, it took me a while to really get used to it, and I'm still not a major favorite of it. But every once in a while, somebody will make it that has it, and I'm like, wow, that's the one. Yeah.
Do you remember when Furs used to have millionaire pie? It was like sweet and salty with pineapple and cream and all this stuff. Oh, it was so good.
I don't remember that.
Millionaire pie, yeah. I don't know if Furs isn't even around anymore. Yeah.
Adele, yes, there's a list. Just let us know what your question is, and we will add you to the list. And Brittany says, we grow strawberries at my house when it's still nice out. Yeah, it's interesting. When I lived in California, we had strawberries growing in the front of our house, and the house we rented, because we were there for a short period of time. So we would come out in the morning, and sometimes you would see how the little critters had taken an opportunity to eat the strawberries. So you knew they were getting ripe.
Now we have everybody on a pie fix here.
Yeah. You know what else I used to love?
Pie.
We used to have in my house, and my family's from West Virginia, my extended family, and I used to have an aunt who, on her property, she had tea berries, and those things.
Tea berries.
Yeah, tea berries, and they were like these little red kind of flat circles, and they were so good, and they had such a unique flavor, and there was even a gum from that flavor for a while, and it disappeared. But I used to love that flavor, and I've not found it anywhere else. And
wow.
They called them tea berries. They may be something other than that. I don't know, but I just always loved that flavor. It was kind of cool. Hey, Keena, nice to see you in.
Hey, Keena.
So. Yeah, looking forward to that. Everybody, while you're at it, I'm looking forward to you guys maybe doing this if you're on Facebook. And if you're on YouTube.
And we gladly.
So hit those subscribe buttons. And if you don't hit the subscribe button, Susan and I will put the guilt on you by doing this. But when you hit the subscribe, when you hit the subscribe button, you make us do this. So, so let's get those subscribe buttons hit, and also the like buttons, by the way, too. Oh my goodness. Well, it's interesting. The class the other night, live class on Monday, when I was with the folks, Tina, was showing us a book about a mediumship thing.
Yes.
And it's interesting because, as you guys know, I talk about energy all the time, and I remind everyone, and I know you guys may get tired of hearing it, but you really shouldn't, because you really have to understand the power of the energy that you have, the power that sits inside you. If you only can appreciate and that power and then harness it, it's amazing what you can do, because most people don't. And so, as I say it over and over again with my affirmations or whatever, I talk about the power and how it's scientific. We are power. We are and energy. We are energy. Energy does not get destroyed. Energy does not get created. It just changes. And in this book, the guy goes into a whole part of this book about energy, and he talks about the same thing I do, and it's about how that energy works and how we put that energy to use. And as soon as I said, "Can I borrow that book?" So I've already pretty much read it. It's not a thick book, but I read it. And more importantly, I'm writing a book on affirmations, and this is one of the sources I'll be using, is this guy and what he was saying, because it's like it's like he was listening to me and he took it in. And so it's like, I'm loving the fact that, again, other people are saying the same thing. Not that you want to hear confirmation from that point of view, because if you're right, you're right. Who cares? But it's wonderful, because I'm like, that's what I've been saying, and it's like somebody else is writing the same thing. So,
okay, Don. The big question is, what's the name of the book and who's the author?
This one's Trumpet Mediumship. So this is a book about mediumship, and that's its concept. So, and it's development. Trumpet Mediumship and its development. And again, it's a book about mediumship, but for me, the thing that was drawn is, as he's talking about mediumship and as he's talking about how to be a medium and what we need to kind of get moving to be a medium, as well as psychics, he talks about the energy. Again, is picking up that energy, using that energy, and harnessing it. Now, the one thing that he doesn't go deep into is how you can harness it, except for the mediumship. And for me, it's like, that same harnessing, that same concept of harness is used in my affirmations and used in the affirmations I put out there. And as a reminder to everybody about my affirmations, once a day, every day, mean it as you say it as you mean it. I believe in infinite abundance, and my wants and needs are always met. I truly believe if you say this on a daily basis and you mean what you say, do not be surprised when that energy starts changing around you, and that energy becomes such a positive force of attracting good stuff to you. And again, life changes, because you can be an attractor, you can be a repeller, or you can be an attractor that's attracting the wrong energy. If you are in a funk, it's amazing how many funky people come around you, because you're attracting funk. If you're putting bad stuff out there, it's amazing how many bad people come around you. Why is that? Again, it's the bad energy. So what I'm telling you with these affirmations is, tell the universe, my energy is great. My energy is out there attracting good energy, and I am happy, and abundance is mine. Not abundance will come, because affirmations don't work in that way. My abundance is here. I am abundant. I have abundance. Whatever it is, it's positive, it's present tense. So don't in the future, because if you keep saying the future, remember, tomorrow never comes. Tomorrow never comes. Give me one time where tomorrow came. Tomorrow doesn't, because the word tomorrow is the future. It's like, it's not possible. Friday comes, Saturday comes, but tomorrow
Thanksgiving's coming.
Yep, tomorrow never comes. So again, folks, I
don't know if I didn't get this, but the book is Trumpet Mediumship, and who's the author?
It's Trumpet Mediumship and its Development by Clifford Baez, B-I-A-S.
Okay.
Yep. And again, it's a little book. It's not really thick, which I love. But so I borrowed it. I've already read through it twice, because I just love the information. And I just got it. I borrowed it Monday night, and I've gone through it twice now, and I've already taken some notes for, again, the book I'm writing. And again, it's that confirmation of that power concept and the energy. Again, we are energy. Remember that, folks. Okay. Now I'll get off my platform. The sermon is over. I won't preach anymore. So good morning, Pam. Good morning, Lewis. Nice to see you guys in. Good morning, Naturally Divine Goddess. Nice. Let's see who else is here. I have all the abundance that I need and want. Absolutely, Terry. Absolutely, Terry T.
Well, I don't think you can ever have too much, do you?
No, I absolutely agree. Elizabeth Coons, good morning. Good to see you, Lizzie. Elizabeth, Libby, just popping in to say hello, sitting, waiting on the men to come in from hunting. Hopefully they had a good hunting day, and hopefully you'll get some venison for us too, because we would all love to try some venison. I know I haven't had some in a while, so it'd be nice. Let's see. Angel says, hi, does Spirit allow me to train? Does Spirit allow me to train? Angel, Spirit doesn't allow you or not allow you to train. You're training in it, and those things are not limited by Spirit. Spirit is more about directing and helping you to understand and navigate, but they don't allow you or not allow you. Spirit doesn't kind of work that way, I don't think, from what you, if I'm understanding what you're asking. It's not like you control Spirit. Spirit doesn't control you to a degree. And if you have it flipped, if you flipped it where Spirit's controlling you, then I think you have a bit of a problem. You need to work on flipping the script. And the problem, and that happens sometimes where we allow our spirits, spirit guides to take control, and don't do that. You need to listen to your spirit guides. You need to let them advise you and need to let them direct you. But ultimately, you need to be making the decisions. You need to be in control. Okay, so if that's the way, if you that's the way you see it, make sure that you flip the script and you understand it's not Spirit controlling you, it's you controlling Spirit. And so Spirit is an advisor, it's a counselor, it's a director, but it does not control, because ultimate free will, right here, free will, right here, not here, not there, free will, so. Was that visual enough?
That was visual. We got it.
All right. So with that said, let's get right to it. Hey, good morning, Nada. Welcome in as well. Like, share, comment. Thank you, and subscribe. Thank you, Angie. That's right, everybody. Please hit those share buttons. Like, share, subscribe, follows, etc., and so forth. First up is Deb O, and she says she wants a general reading. Let's give Deb O a general reading.
Okay, let's see. What can I tell you?
Oh, and I went to the half-price bookstore the other day.
I love that place, but they closed the one on Camelback.
Yes, I know. That's a bummer. And I found this deck of cards. What beautiful deck of cards. Look at this card. It's wonderful. And it's called the Tarot of the Divine. Yep.
It's beautiful.
I know. And can you believe it? $9. So cheap.
Oh, their prices are great. We're just going to have to take a trip down there. That's all. Where is it? Tempe or Mesa?
This one is over in Paradise Valley. It's the Paradise Valley Mall.
Oh, okay. Okay, we'll have to go there. Okay, so, Deb, I have the cards that I have for you is talking about you need to set those boundaries with people. Maybe a male in particular, and start thinking of more of enjoying yourself. You have a lot of creative gifts, and it's time to have some fun with it. Instead of just holding your boundaries with people and things, have some time for yourself and use some of your creative gifts and do it with enjoyment. These are beautiful cards, and you've got a lot of creative gifts, and it's time to really enjoy your life and maybe think of different ways you can develop these gifts. It's very important. So it's really good. Thank you, Deb.
Super. Let's see what the new deck. I work with this deck and put my energy into a little bit. So we're gonna try the new deck and see what we get from it.
Awesome.
Do. I keep hearing this song. All I want for Christmas is you. All I want for Christmas is
not your two front teeth.
Nope. It's you. Deb, are you missing somebody for Christmas? Is that what it is? Is that your energy? I'm feeling like that you're kind of estranged for somebody, or you're a distance from your family, and you want to be some specific place for Christmas. And so for you, Christmas would be so much better if this person or these people were around you. Does that resonate with you, Deb? Is that your energy? Because I'm getting that all I want for Christmas is you. Are you missing someone, Deb? Because again, that's what an energy I'm getting. I forgot to get over here to my chats.
Is she here? I don't see her.
Deb, did you leave us already? Hey, Julie, nice to see you this morning.
Where are you, Deb?
Yes, I'm Rudy Petit. You can have a reading. I think Deb left us. Well, Deb, you know what? Then there you go.
Here she is. Oh, she lives in England.
My family lives in, okay, that, so yeah, I'm getting that all I want for Christmas is you. So I'm feeling like you're missing your family for the holidays. And it's like, and I guess that makes the holidays much better. So that kind of explains what I was getting, because I'm like, why is that song on my head all of a sudden? All I want for Christmas is you. So, well, Deb, the good part is that these Zoom is a great way to get you back to your family for a few minutes during the holidays. So use Zoom on your computer or WhatsApp. Bring one of these video apps that will bring up a video and talk to your family. And that will be, it'll help you a little bit, at least to make that connection somewhat. Again, if you're not able to make that physical connection, that will make it for you. That will help you. But know they love you, because again, that's why I guess it was coming in, is to know that they're missing you too. Angel, we just had this. I'm not Angel. Angel.
We already had that conversation.
Exactly. Can we talk? Angel, can we talk? Spirit allow me to train. Please answer mine. It's super important. Angel, I just told you. I just spent a minute or two, not 5. I was going to exaggerate.
She's going to have to do the playback thing.
Exactly, because what it is, Angel, is you control spirit. Spirit does not control you. So no, they don't control your training. You control it. And go back to about the 15-minute mark. I think if you look, you'll find it, because again, that's your question. So maybe you weren't listening, or maybe you popped in and out. I don't know, but your answer to your question is there. And most importantly, it's you control your spirit, not spirit controlling you. Okay. So back to I'll be going home so she'll be going home for Christmas. Oh, good. So then that's okay. That's cool. I haven't seen them since summer. So yeah, all I want for Christmas is you. Well, then that gives the other spin to it, is that you will be home for Christmas, and that's all you wanted for Christmas, and it's coming through. So again, that trip then is going to happen, and you won't have a problem. It's not going to get delayed. It won't get messed up. So that's a good part. So know what's happening. Let's see what else we have though. Wheel of Fortune for you. Queen of Cups. Okay. Just as soon as I said that, be careful, because your plans may have to change a little bit. You will still reach your destination, but the Queen of Cups is that change energy. That's that water energy. Yep. That's that patient change energy. So understand that the holiday season may require some change in your plans, but be patient and work through it, because ultimately you can make it happen. This is the master magician. This is the magician, the master manifester. And so the master manifester says, if you want it, you're going to get there. But know that your plans will change a little bit, and the Wheel of Fortune's there. So ultimately you'll be happy with, again, getting home. So Deb, enjoy the trip home, enjoy the visit, but know that it's not going to be a straight line. There's going to be a change in plans. There's going to be a few little things here and there, but ultimately you're still going to make it. Okay.
Yeah. So and that's where I felt like she needed to be persistent. She needed to set those boundaries or be persistent about what she wants, because it's almost like somebody's trying to hold her back from doing it.
Mm-hmm.
She needs to follow through and make sure it's what she wants to do.
Mm-hmm. Okay, super. With that said, Deb, have a great holiday, and come back and let us know how things went. Come back and share with us on that one. That would be cool. Next in line is Seashells. General reading for Seashells.
Well, we love Seashells. She's one of our regulars. Okay. Seashells.
Is you.
Okay. I feel like Seashells is just working really, really hard. And she's very good at what she does, and people recognize her abilities, but she needs to nurture her. It can't be all about work. And, there's a very special message here about letting the past go and having peace of mind. We all do what's best at the time, and she's a good person, but this is a time should be about her. It should be about taking care of her. Put the work aside for a little bit and go have some fun and do something that's nurturing and very pleasing for you. That's a lot of fun that will give you some peace of mind, and enjoy the holidays, seashells.
Let's see what I'm getting here. Let's see what I'm getting here for seashells. Wow, seashells, you got money all over your mind. Jesus Christ. You have an ace of coins, a six of coins, a queen of coins, and the fool. The fool is a trip or destination or a journey. The coins are about money. So it's like, if you've been on a destination, or it's like you've been working toward controlling your expenditures. You've been working on your finances. You've been working on improving your finances. The six of coins said it's paying off, because again, when you see the six of coins, it's telling you that it's you've been planting the seed, you've been working with the money, you've been focusing on the money, and it's doing well, and you've been patient about it. Again, that's that queen. The queens are that patient energy as well. Again, so again, you have the patience to continue to work through this, but again, it seems to be that it's a financial situation and a budgetary situation, I guess you would say, but again, stay within your budget. Don't overspend. You're doing well. You're getting clarity of mind. You're getting clarity of purpose with that. You're understanding the expenses. You're understanding what is needed, what isn't needed. Your impulses, you're keeping your impulses good, which is nice. And sometimes it's difficult. Sometimes you want to spend. Sometimes you're like, I got to break the budget, but don't. And good news is coming in. You're going to get a gift of some financial relief, some money or something is coming to you this season. So soon enough, you will be getting some relief, and just stay strong. Stay strong, okay? Stay strong. You're going to get what you want, okay? And again, the page of coins is telling you more money's coming in. News is coming in about more money. So stay strong, stay with it. And again, budget. Stay within your budget. You're good. Keep focused on your budget. All right? Don't overspend.
But if she does overspend, she needs to spend it on herself. This is a time for her.
Mm-hmm.
All she does is work all the time.
Mm-hmm. So seashells, hopefully that information works for you. Hopefully that it resonates with you and you can find some use in it. Next up is the rose flower. We did Deb already, right? Yes, we did. Okay. Rose flower. And Rose flower says, can I get a general reading?
Okay. General reading from Rose flower. Wow. Rose flower really has a lot going on in her life right now. Wow. This is very interesting. She's kind of she's doing the balancing here with money, trying to, make things work for her. Her intuition is trying to kick in, and she needs to work with that right now. Trust your inner guidance. Trust what your inner self is telling you. And something is about to rock your world, and everything is turning upside down, because it's like whatever you've been doing hasn't been working too well. And it's time to kind of step back, reassess your life, because you have a new love coming in, and this is going to rock your world. You're going to see things in your life that you hadn't seen before, see things in a different way, in a different perspective. But these are amazing cards. But right now, it's so important that to develop your psychic abilities and trust your inner guidance. This is so important because it's there. And don't worry about trying to balance everything. Things are going to come into place, and it rebuilds your life. It will be better than ever before. And then this new love is coming in. I don't know if it's a child or a mate, but it's a new feeling of love, and it's with a person. So This is exciting. You are, your life after now, it's never going to be the same again, but it will be better. Isn't that exciting, Rose? Rose flower? I
think Rose, what you got going on, Rose? What is it we don't know about?
She's speechless.
What aren't you sharing with us, Rose? Tell us the story. Give us the secret. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Who is next? Next is Brittany. Brittany wants to know if you were able to connect with any of her family members who have passed on.
Oh my goodness. It takes some concentration and yeah. Okay, Brittany.
Brittany, are you still here? That would be also a good thing to know.
I feel very strongly like her grandmother's around her. Very strongly. And her grandmother had a large effect upon her life, really affected her in so many ways, her beliefs and her love of life, and just a beautiful person. And there's times where you feel your grandmother around you and you just need to know she's here because she's trying to get messages across, and she loves you very much, and don't hesitate to connect with her. This is very good.
I'm not really picking up. I'm not picking up. For me, I'm not picking up much energy around. It's like the house this morning is so quiet. It's like it's like too quiet or something. I don't know. It's like the energy.
Even working really hard on the other side. They're playing. They're doing their thing.
They're doing something because it's a quiet morning. That's for sure. Oh Lord. Well, Brittany, the one thing that you can do is as you start feeling mom or grandmother, don't hesitate to talk to them. Speak to them as if you would speak to them if they're standing there with you. Have that conversation with them, because what you're feeling is probably reality. What you're feeling is probably they are there. And so, because if you feel they're there, often they are. Have the conversation and just include them in your conversation. Talk out loud to them. Don't use your inner voice, because your inner voice doesn't work for that. You need to speak it to them so they can hear you. And don't be surprised if your mother, if she's there with you, as you say, and you feel her there, don't be surprised if she shows herself, or she shows herself in some other way, such as maybe a touch or a fragrance. You smell a scent and you're like, oh, that's my mom. Or she'll bump you or touch you in some way that you'll know it was her because she did that when she was alive. All these things are ways in which they communicate back to us if we are not open to hearing them in certain ways. I cannot hear. I don't hear spirits, and spirits don't talk to me because I don't have that gift. I would love to have the gift, but I don't, and I totally get it. But I get downloads. I get other ways of finding information out. And so again, they will speak to you, and they would come. Now, sometimes it's interesting because with folks like me and Susan, when we are available to people who come online, often they will the spirits will come to us specifically because they're trying to talk to you and you're not listening, and they're like, okay, I have an opportunity here because you're finally in connection with somebody who can do this, and then they'll come through. But sometimes they are already talking to you and you know it. So always know that if you feel they're there, ask questions, have a conversation, and don't be surprised if you get responses. Okay.
Maybe that's a good time to bring up the fact that we're going to be at the Phoenix Psychic Fair next month on the 4th. That's Sunday, the 4th of December. Mm-hmm. And you and I, we will be doing a platform mediumship at 10 o'clock in the morning in a private room, and it's going to be a lot of fun. And the Psychic Fair, the Phoenix Psychic Fair, is located on Dunlap and I-17, and it's from 9 to 5 p.m. But Dawn, you and I are going to do the 10 o'clock platform mediumship. So if people want to come in and they want to connect with their loved ones, you never know who's going to come through. It's very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of fun.
Exactly. So, and let's see, next we see Angel says, will there be a wish fulfillment? Please bring I can't read today. Will there be a wish fulfillment? Please answer mine. It's super important. Angel, my dear.
Okay. She wants to know if her wish is going to be fulfilled. This particular wish, apparently.
And Cross Power, you are welcome to stay. You are welcome to communicate with us. You're welcome to read other people with us in our under the platform. But what you're not invited to do is stay here and to try to have people DM you for readings. If you want to do that, do it on your own. Okay, you can go up online like everybody else does. So you're welcome to stay here and become part of the community. We would love to have you here, but we're not going to be doing the inbox thing. Okay.
Okay, so in response to Angel's question about her wish being fulfilled, I believe it will be, but the cards here say, don't give up on that wish. It's going to happen, but maybe not as fast as you would like to see that happen. This is going to come sometime around spring or summer, but the wish will be fulfilled. And there's also a card saying it's time that you need to spend with loved ones or family right now. Maybe you may have to take a trip to go see them, but this is really important. There's money coming to you, but don't give up on this wish. It's just not going to happen when you think it's going to happen. It's when the universe decides to bring it to you, but it will happen. These are very positive cards. And visit those people that you need to see. It's important. They're waiting to hear from you or see you.
Okay. Next in line, who was that? Oh, next. Okay. Next in line is Samruddhi Pati. Samruddhi Pati, are you here? If you are here, we'll give you a general reading. If not, we're passing on. Samruddhi, are you here?
General reading. Okay. They want a general reading. Would you like to do this one? As you're drinking your drink?
Well, once they've confirmed they're here, I'm not reading for somebody who's not here.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
So Samruddhi, if you're not here, we're moving on. Do. While we wait for that real quick. Also, after Samruddhi is Shama and then Desire. So Shama, Desire, and then Rabia. And Rabia, you need to chill out because all your questions bombarding us are not going to get you to the list faster. We got your question. You can keep bombarding.
You have to wait your turn.
Exactly. Paciencia, por favor. Paciencia, por favor. That's my Spanish right there. That's it. That's the best I know.
Okay. So is Shauna Boyd, is that who you said? She said she's here?
No, Shamruddhi.
Okay.
And since Shamruddhi has not responded, I'm guessing Shamruddhi isn't here. So Shamruddhi is going once, going twice. Ain't no more Shamruddhi. Bye-bye. So next is Shama Khan. Shama Khan. This is like that song, Shama Khan. Remember that song, Shaka Khan?
Do you understand that question? I don't understand that question.
Anna's current feelings for Alina. Shama, are you Alina or are you Anis? If you are here, let us know. Because if you're neither of those, it's none of your damn business. And it's not our place to tell you what their feelings are. I'm serious. Like, I hate when they want third parties.
It's true.
Why do you want us to tap somebody else's relationship? That's not our business, and that's not your business. Or if it's your business, I don't want to be part of my business because you know what? We're not here to be tapping somebody else's relationship. If you're in that relationship with them, if you are Alina or you are Anis, it's one thing. But in my opinion, if you're coming in to say, oh, I have this person I know and I want to know what they're feeling about their partner, that's their damn business. It's not your business. So,
yeah, they need to call and ask themselves.
Absolutely. Samruddhi, I offered and I said over and over again, I asked for you. You weren't here. We moved on. So if we have time at the end, we can add you. But again, if you want a reading and you put your name on the list, you need to stay here and you need to stay alert. Next in line, Shama is gone. So, Lord have mercy. Denise, did you stay with us, Denise, or are you gone? Desire. And after Desire is Rabia. Maybe Rabia is sending the message to them to get out of the way. So that's why they're not here. Desire, are you here today? Or have you left us? Adele Ofman, am I on the list? I don't know. Adele, did you ask to get on the list? Have you given me a question? I don't remember even popping in until you just asked you on the list. I love it when people do this. Adele, my dear, give us a question.
I'm getting lost here.
So Shama is here now. And Shama says, want to know about my boyfriend. His name is Anis.
Okay, let's see if this is a good fit.
So Shama Khan, you're the Alina in this situation, correct?
Maybe you need to take a break right now. It's almost like you're tired, and kind of go within. I don't see anything about him right now. Maybe he's just not ready, but this is saying that right now you need to work on yourself, and especially your spiritual side. That's kind of coming in where your intuition is growing, and your there's some good news coming, but it's like, take some time for yourself. I think you need to just wear out yourself right now and let your boyfriend do whatever, because I'm not sure he's even in the picture yet. But this is all about you right now. Take time to rest, to connect with who you are and what you want, and then it'll all work out, because you have the Magician, so you can kind of manifest what you want. But be happy and enjoy your life. Don't make your life dependent on somebody else for your happiness. That's what I'm getting.
Super. Hey, GP, I'm glad you pointed that out, because, and Adele, I'm glad you pointed it out as well. And both of you are kind of making the same point for me. For some reason, we had a dead spot in our comments, and there were no comments coming in. And it was kind of weird, because we never get dead spots. And now we started getting flooded again. And GP, I'm glad you asked, because that's why I'm bringing this up. Is GP says, I don't think you saw no, GP, I haven't seen you until just now. And Mystic Rain, haven't seen you until now. Odell, I haven't seen you.
New people.
So I think what happened is we must have had some kind of technology glitch, which duh. And that's our life, it seems. But the point is that folks, thank you for ringing that bell for me, because again, no, GP, welcome in. Good to see you. And also, GP, if you have a question, let us know. If you've asked a question, don't take it for granted. I have it. I'm telling you, these are the only people on the list right now. And that is Desire and Rubia Khan. So again, yeah, we missed a lot of people. Apparently, and again, we had dead space, and I thought, this is so strange. We never have dead space. So if you've asked a question already, this is the one time where I will ask you to repeat your question, and I won't get ticked, because apparently we lost a bunch of questions. So yeah, if you could ask me again your question, and also Adolfo or whatever it was, yeah, ask me Adele, if you could ask, because again, it disappeared. You guys got lost for a while, so that makes good sense. Catherine says, can she expect progress in her craft? But before Catherine gets the progress in her craft, let's get to the next in line, which was a Desire, who isn't here. So we're going to move on to Rabia and make Rabia finally happy. Rabia, my dear, you can now relax. Peace is coming your way. This cavalry has come to save the day. So Rabia, I know you're here because you've been wanting this answer for a while. So let's see. Rabia had a number of other things to pop in there. Rabia said that, let me go back, because she had a few different things. She said, will Canadian family come to my home for marriage proposal? Apparently her cousin, something about a cousin connected them or something else. And the cousin said the marriage proposal is coming, but it hasn't come, something like that. That was like a long thing. So what are you getting, Susan? What should I get?
Okay, Robbie. It doesn't look that positive. I'm sorry. I don't think it's time yet. I think there's a lot of things that aren't in the works. What do you have? 6-month wait or?
5 of Swords, and she's sitting there crying. I don't know. This doesn't seem.
I get the Sword too. It's like,
5 of Swords. Yeah, you got the same card.
Yeah. It's almost like, she's trying to make things work, trying to get them to come together, but maybe it's not supposed to, and she might have to throw her arms up and say, "Move on,"
Yep. And look at I get the bottom of the card. See the young lady?
Oh yeah. But if things are not happening, maybe they're not supposed to happen. Something better is coming.
Yep. Or in this order, there's exactly something better may be out there. Monica, no, I did not see you earlier. I just made that comment. So again, Monica, if you want to be added to the list, let me know because I did not see it earlier. Oh, Desire is here. Good, Desire. Lord have mercy. Desire wants a general reading. What you got there, Susan?
Desire. Okay, let's see what Desire.
Welcome in, Nada. Nada? Yeah, Nada. Don't forget, folks, hit those like, share, subscribe, and every other button on your keyboard. Thank you much.
Okay, this is very interesting because Desire, she wants a general reading. So this is, she's a very sensitive person, and she's going through a difficult period. She's had some money issues or some, feeling like she doesn't have enough. And she's also being faced with some decision-making. And decision-making is saying, wait about 3 months. You don't have all the information yet. But then she has this fantastic card, like a new love coming into her life and having everything she wants. So even though you're going through a really difficult time, and this may last a few months, you need to know the clear skies are ahead. The light is at the end of the tunnel. The sun is going to shine for you. So just hang in there for a few months. It will change. That's what I have to say.
Super. Let me see what I got for Desire. Desire, Coleman. Desire, it looks like you have a choice coming up. You're torn between something, a commitment with a man, and a commitment with your family. So you kind of double booked, and you have a commitment where you're feeling drawn to between, again, family and a man. And I don't know if it's over money. Apparently one of the others asking for or pulling for money. And the other ones. So again, it's like who gets the money, who gets something, who gets help, who gets assistance. There's something about, again, a conflict, an internal conflict, not internal, it's external to you, but it's internal to your world. Internal conflict with your family and a person who's in your relationship. And that conflict is over money or something about money. And if it hasn't happened yet, it's coming soon. The one thing you need to be aware of as you do this, as you make that choice, is you have to be able to find the balance in knowing each other well enough. So if the family's saying they need the money for something specific or whatever, and the family is very frivolous and they're crazy, they're not good with money, then their experience, again, just learning from their experience, then that's probably not where the money needs to be. If it's in a situation where, again, it's one or the other, and that's what I'm getting. But if the man is somebody who you cannot trust or whatever, or somebody who wants a little bit of money and then goes away for a while and then comes back with money, then he's not going to get the money. The point is take the time and understand the history of the individuals wanting the situation. And if that's the case, when it happens, you will know who to give the money to. Be damned who gets pissed, because ultimately they'll both come back around. So it's not going to be an issue. But I'm getting a financial issue, a choice between family and friend, family and man. And you have to make the ultimate determination. That's one of the things I'm getting. Yep, and there's the Lover's card. So again, I think it's a man she's in a relationship with. And there's the 5 of coins. Again, you've been down that road. I had
the 5 of coins too. Look.
Yep. You've been down that road before. You know how this game is played. So this is not a new request. This is not a new situation. Yep. And there's that King of Swords. So again, you know him, and you know what will happen. So see what that is. Yes, Mystic Rain, we added you. We definitely added you. With that said, so there you go. That's a desire. The one thing I'm getting is a conflict over financial choice. And maybe so when it happens, use a clear mind, use your history with those individuals, understanding how they spend their money, what they do with it, and make the choice based on that, because otherwise you're throwing money down the tube and it's not going to help you. If anything else, it'll frustrate you. So don't go down that road. Okay. Hopefully it helps you. Next in line is we did Rubia already. Rabia again. Catherine. Back to Catherine.
Okay. Okay, let's see about that. Catherine. Should we remind people to subscribe and everything right now while I'm picking some cards?
Absolutely. So everybody, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, follow, depending on which platform you're on. So just as a reminder, the follow is for Facebook, the subscribe is for YouTube, because again, they have their own special names for everything, like we all do. So there you go.
And we greatly appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Okay, so we have to get back to Catherine. She asked about her craft, and I feel like she's kind of holding back a little bit. You know what? She's a very good friend to people. People like her. You know, she takes friendships very seriously. She does her part, but she's going through a big change. And this, I know this is not related to your craft, but it's a change about how you think about things, maybe how you think about friendships. And maybe that's going through some questions right now in your mind where you used to see things a certain way, and now you're kind of having to be open up to new ideas and new beliefs and new way of looking at situations. But as far as the craft goes, I feel like, you know, you get the Wheel of Fortune. So if anything, this craft is going to get better and better, and don't hold back, you know, get involved with people that will help you, you know, get some, kind of socialize a little bit so people can really get involved and see your crafts and appreciate it. But friends are very important, and that's going to be your ticket to getting someplace, and your willingness to be open about the way you're doing things, and maybe changing things up a little bit. But the Wheel of Fortune is with you, so that's a good thing. So I say your craft is going places. It may take some more time, but that's okay. Thank you.
What am I getting for Catherine? I'm going to leave the cards alone for this one, Catherine, because I'm getting, it seems like, it's not the progress in your craft. It's the progress in you. I'm feeling like life has stunted you. Life has thrown you a curveball, and so again, I don't think this is craft specific. I'm getting a feeling like you're in a place that even with life, again, I'm feeling there's a I don't want to use the word stuck. That word kind of bothers me, but I feel like I don't know. I can't even understand the feeling that the word that but it's not, again, it's not stuck. It's just motivation. I'm feeling there it is. There's no, you're demotivated. It's like you're not You haven't found that oomph. You haven't found that spark. It's like you lost the spark and you haven't found it. And this is for life. This is in your life, and it's filtered across all aspects of your life. So your craft is just one of those things that are affected by it. But I think by looking at the craft and saying, what can I expect from my craft? I'm not sure the craft is where the issue, the impetus lies. And I think if you go back and you try to find something that can shake up your life again, something that can wake you up. And again, it's like a wake up because you're like in a sleep. And so something that'll wake you up and wake up the capacity to learn and to love and to grow and to feel and to whatever. By doing that, I think will kick that your gift into high gear again. Your craft will continue to grow. But I think again, if you focus only on your craft right now, the root cause is not being resolved. So what I'm feeling is this: you need to wake up. You need to find something that'll spark you, something that'll get you going, something that'll excite you, something that'll bring you back to who you were about 8 months ago. Because I'm feeling this shutdown happened over the last 8 months, and so the new year is coming. What I would suggest, if anything, is to relax and get your stuff in order and get ready, and then in January, I'm telling you, shake it all off. If I were you, I would go find some event that is going to be crazy and energetic and full of whatever, something that is going to be either faith-oriented, religious-oriented, or maybe something that is psychic-oriented, something that is mediumship-oriented, something that is beyond our comprehension, but something that's going to be exciting and crazy and frenetic energy, and be around that energy. And that energy is going to help to start you again, to spark you. Because again, right now, for the last 8 months, I feel like you have just been, and it's interesting, like in maybe June or July, I felt a blip, like something happened, but it didn't wake you up. If anything, it confirmed this. So again, you need to let go of the past. You need to shed some of the drama. You need to shed some of the issues and the unhappiness. Shed those things and find your way back to just living life again and enjoying it, embracing it. So that's what I got. That's what I got for you, Catherine. Hopefully that resonates with you. Give us some feedback. Let us know what part of that did resonate with you. And I forgot to ask if you're even here. I guess I should have. So, and let's see. AYINDE Basir. You're welcome to come in and you're welcome to watch. You're welcome to do, but trying to ask people to inbox you, nah. So if you want to join in and you want to give your cards and give a reading on and say what you think, you're welcome to do that. But again, I'm trying to be patient with folks like this. You can do this yourself. All right? All right. Next in line is, again, Catherine, let us know if that resonated with you, okay? Next in line is Mystic Rain, and she says, if available, I was wondering which direction I should go for employment, career, or what's needed for me, RN level up in life.
Okay. 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 She's struggling right now, and I'm not so sure that she really loves what she's doing. She needs to find something that is going to inspire her and she can feel passionate about. Because I feel like, if you're struggling with what you're doing, maybe there's another opportunity that's going to open its door for you. Because I feel like by the time summer comes, she's going to find something she absolutely loves. And I think she's afraid of maybe letting go of this and starting something new. There's a lot of fear involved, but she can tackle this if she really wants to, and really go and create a job that is it's more fulfilling. But it all comes down to, do you really love this? Is this really important to you? Does this have meaning for you? If it doesn't, it's time to start looking elsewhere. Thank you.
Repeat the last part of that, Susan. I lost the audio.
I don't know. Okay, so I was saying if this job does not excite her and it does not have meaning, and she feels like she's fulfilling a part of her and making a difference in the world, then she needs to move on. She needs to not be afraid to try something new and find something she would really love.
Okay, good. Yeah, I don't know. Something popped out there. I was like, I'd lost part of the audio, and I'm thinking,
Yeah,
that was one of the most important points. I'm
yeah,
like,
exactly.
And I don't know if it was me or them. So at least if it was, everybody gets to hear.
Sometimes we have to reevaluate our life and look at our priorities. And is this really what we want to keep doing? Or are we afraid to move on or do something different? But it'll have meaning and inspiration for you and passion.
And it's interesting because, again, your question itself feeds this, which is open to change. So be open to change, which sounds like you are. But it's interesting because I get the Eight of Swords here. And that Eight of Swords is like, if you want change, you're not sure. It's like you're not sure you do want it, but if you do, you're like, how do I do it? So again, it's a lot more questions than answers, which is interesting.
Yeah.
But you have the Sun card. So you know what? If I were you, Mystic Rain, I would. What the Sun card is trying to tell you is that the enlightenment will come to you soon enough, but it's going to be some event, some impetus is going to pop up apparently to make that happen. So at this point, just kind of continue to understand, to listen to your inner self, to listen to what's coming at you, and eventually this will clear up. These Eight of Swords will clear up, and the sunlight will come through, and you'll know what decision you have to make. Now, from what I'm seeing is, again, I see a change, because that's what the Queen of Cups is saying. For happiness, change will come. And again, that's the water. So the water is the flow. So again, be ready to flow with change. Don't fight the change. But I do see you not being in a stagnant situation. I do see some fluidity and change there. And if that's the case, it seems like something will be happening. A change in career, a change in employment is coming down the road. Now, the question again is, as with everything else, when you know it, what do you do with it? So part of it, again, is understanding that Sun card will tell you when. The Sun card will tell you when, okay? With that said, hopefully it resonates with you, Mystic Rain. Good luck on that. And next in line is GP. And GP wants a general reading.
GP. Okay, GP. Let's see what GP is all about.
And early happy Thanksgiving to everybody, and also to you, GP, and to Liz, okay? LMT. LMT sending back amazing pictures. I love her pictures from the town she's living in. It's amazing. So it's great.
Who sent you this?
Pictures? Oh, it's the GP's friend, LMT.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You know, this is kind of interesting. GP is kind of involved in this drama right now. These people are having a lot of conflict around him. And I don't know if this is related to family or it's related to his job, but he needs to not get involved with this drama. If it doesn't pertain to him as an individual, he needs to get out of it, because he's got a lot of cards with swords here. And he's very disappointed in some of these people, and he's kind of heartbroken because he cares about everybody, but he needs to fight this. He needs to get away from this drama. He needs to go off on his own if he has to be, just kind of push himself back away from these people that just keep going at it with this drama. And it's okay. Just move on. Don't let these people you down or create a lot of hurtful feelings, because it's not really about you. It's about them. So I think that's important right now for him to know that, or her to know that.
And this is GP?
That's GP.
Super.
Is that a girl or a guy?
Girl, Gwyneth. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Thank you, GP.
Let's see what I get for GP. GP, first and foremost, You need to take a vacation. You have got to get away. I'm feeling this serious energy of just a lot of pressure, a lot of again, a feeling of just needing to break away. So and you're going to get the opportunity because somebody's going to be offering you a trip, or they're going to be telling you about a trip, and you'll be taking a trip soon. So again, when the opportunity comes, please take that trip. And it's going to kind of reinvigorate you as well. And it's going to bring you back to some excitement. You're going to see some things you hadn't seen before. You're going to experience some things you haven't experienced before. And that's a good thing. And look at this. Look at that. Make sure when you get out there, that wherever you're going, it seems like the stars are going to be, the nights are going to be, the night sky is going to be open. It's not going to have overcast. You actually be able to see the stars. Make sure you get out and appreciate and enjoy those stars, okay, while you were there. That is so important. And then again, the opportunity is coming from somebody else. So somebody else is going to be going somewhere, or they're inviting you over. So take that trip, enjoy yourself, get out there and enjoy time away, because you need it. You need to get away. Things have been kind of, you need to get away from life in general for a few days. So take that opportunity. It doesn't have to be a long vacation. And you don't have to go and plan spending a lot of money or not. That's not what this is about. This is just going away and getting away for just a few days. Okay. So when the opportunity arises, take it. Okay. Take it and enjoy it. Next in line, hopefully it resonates with the GP. She says that's dead on. I think she was saying that's dead on for you, Susan. I think you had her right on target. I see that.
Well, I think, like you said, when she takes a vacation and gets away from all this drama, that's what she needs right now. She needs a breathing space.
Yeah. And next is Adele. And Adele is asking for a general on love. She wants love.
Okay. Everybody wants love. It's funny. I pulled out, what do I need to know about today? It was all about love. Okay. So I think some of the messages here have to have that meaning behind it, love. So you have got so many choices to make. And boy, oh boy. But you know what? You can't fail. This is really good. Make the decision. It's money coming to you. Is victory. Whatever feels right in your heart, it can't be the wrong decision. The choice has to resonate strongly within you. And if you're not sure, just close your eyes for a few minutes. Ask your angels to help you, and they'll help you make this decision. But you've got so many wonderful things coming to you. You should be really excited. And life is good. Life is really good. Thank you.
Adele, for you, you want a general love reading, but it's like you have walls. You have walls up around you, and I don't know what the walls are for. I feel again like you say you want relationship, you want love, but I don't know if you subconsciously do. I'm feeling like there's some leftover damage from a previous relationship that you have not been able to get beyond or get past. And so what I would suggest to you is, if you want a general love reading, the general love reading comes with healing and accepting and forgiveness. Forgive yourself, forgive everybody else. Holding on, letting these bad thoughts and bad memories and all those, letting them rent space in your head does nothing for you. It does nothing for you except hold you back. And the problem is when you come into another relationship, you bring that rented junk into that relationship, and then you project it onto them when something starts going wrong, and they had nothing to do with that, and their intentions may not even be that, but because it's in your head, and because it's stuck in your head, that you're quick to go back to it, that you wind up sabotaging relationships. So what I would suggest strongly to you, Adele, before you consider moving into a new relationship, make sure that you take the time to heal and to jettison that crap from the old relationship that you don't need. Don't own it. Don't continue to belabor the point. Let it go. Like Frozen, let it go, let it go, let it go, and let it not impact or infect the new relationship.
But you know what, Dawn, you are right on, because this is all about loving herself.
Exactly.
yourself in loving all that she is. You know, none of us are perfect, but you're perfect just the way you are. Love yourself.
Exactly.
And as you love yourself, you are going to attract people that will love you. They're going to pick up that energy about how much you love yourself and how you deserve the best. Then they'll come to you, the right one.
Absolutely. So that's what I'm getting, Adele. Before you're ready to move forward, please heal. Do the healing part. Okay. With that said, next in line is Shauna Boyd. And Shauna Boyd said, my grandpa died today. Is he passed over okay? Or do we have any messages? I'm not picking up anything, but how about you, Susan?
I feel he is doing great. I feel all this energy on the other side that he feels alive, like he hasn't felt for a long, long time. You may be getting a small gift from him. And I don't know if that is in terms of money or inheritance, or just a wonderful experience. But he all his energy was so drained before he left, and he felt like he was not going anywhere, and things weren't just weren't getting better. So he is alive on the other side. He looks young and he looks healthy, and I want to send him love and prayer and know that he's in a good place.
Super. Hopefully it helps you sublim. Sona. Next in line is Monica. Do you see Mahit reconciling with me? We are not talking lately, please. No, I'm sorry, Monica. I don't see that. I think that ship has passed. That's the energy I'm getting. What are you picking up, Susan?
You missed the boat. The boat's gone.
Mm-hmm. The boat's gone. Yep. The 405 has left the station. So that's kind of what I'm getting. I think Susan's getting the same thing. I think that's an opportunity that has gone. So next in line is Nada.
Okay.
Can I have a reading? So I guess a general reading is what they're asking for. Nada, what's going on with you and the man in your life? I'm feeling there's a man in your life, and I'm feeling this is not a good situation with you two right now. Is it over a kid? I'm getting some kind of conflict or energy over a child. Has a child been coming between the two of you? Or are you guys having some issues right now? Because that's what I'm getting. I feel there's a conflict, and the conflict seems to come from a family member, a young family member, and it seems to be like a question of how the parenting goes or so forth. Don't let the way in which you make choices about that impact your relationship. He's your twin flame.
I have the fact that she needs to go on a trip. She needs to travel. She needs to get away.
Yes. Nada. Sorry about the hesitation or Nada, but it's like one of those buzzwords that kill me. Twin flame and soulmate. I'm like, oh, please. But I'm not going to preach today. I will not preach, I promise. And I will not even make an issue of it. Whether he's your twin flame or doesn't, it doesn't matter. The part is that there is something between the two of you because of family, and the family has created this. The family is there, and it creates a problem between the two of you. And you've got to get that resolved, but you cannot let the family be the problem. You cannot let them get between the two of you, no matter what. It is not healthy for you to do that. He needs to also ensure that he understands his boundaries and that he understands and enforces his boundaries with them. But again, you knew the man that you got in a relationship with. You knew what you were getting into. Maybe your like and dislike of the situation has changed because now it's getting old, but you can't blame him if you walked into a situation knowing what you were getting and being okay with it until you're not okay with it, and then come back at him because he didn't create it. You knew it, you accepted it. So what you need to do is work with him to create boundaries, and that will probably help you. Okay, that's what I'm getting. What do you get, Susan?
Okay, that's what I got. She needs to take a trip. She needs to get away because apparently she's not number one in his life. His family is, and she has to decide: is she ready to put up with that, or is it time to move on and have some fun? If it's not fun anymore, don't do it.
Absolutely. Next in line is Subliminal Galaxy. What an interesting name. Love it. Will my project be accepted? The boss. Will I get a positive answer from him for collaboration? I am Taurus. I am Groot. Nice to meet you, Taurus. I am Groot.
Well, I'm not a Taurus. So, okay, let's see. Will your boss appreciate your project? I got some good cards here. I feel like you're on a roll here. Don't look at this project and this whole situation like you did in the past. This is different. And I want you to move away from the past because I feel like you're going to have reasons to celebrate. This is like a new beginning for you. And, look at it that way. Don't compare it to the past accomplishments or failures. This is a new thing. I feel like, this is going to work.
Super. Next is Jamila Stozier. And I have can I have a reading? So I'm guessing it's a general reading.
Okay.
While you're doing that, when Mag says, what is E thought of feeling toward me? Does he want to reconnect? No, he doesn't. He's moved on as well. Sorry, Meg.
Okay, so yeah. Okay, I can't say her name.
Jamila. Okay.
These are awesome cards. It's time to start thinking about, put your bucket list together for next year. What do you want to do? What do you want to accomplish? This is the time to really think about your future and all your expectations being met. You're going to end up being very wealthy in this lifetime. Your health is getting better. Man, I couldn't say better things about these cards. They are the best. So you're on an up and up. So enjoy.
Super. Hopefully it helped you, Jamila. Let me draw a card or two for you as well. For some reason, I'm being drawn to do that. 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups. Jamila, the only thing that tells me is you got to focus. You are all over the place. Your mind is everywhere, and you got to take control. And part of it's because of the financial situation you're in. You're having some financial troubles, or financial tightness, and so you're wondering. Your mind is racing on you have all these obligations, and you're thinking who gets paid, who doesn't get paid, what gets paid, how, when, whatever, and be paid. Just stop, and give yourself a little bit of a break. Also, look at the world. Look at the bigger picture. Look at when you're making this decision. Look at the bigger picture, and look at what it's time for you to stop and say, okay, I only have this much, and instead flip the script. And say, okay, if I have this much going out, I need so much coming in, and figure a new way to generate some revenue or business or interest, and get to that. Because again, I think the answer to this question is going to be more revenue, so more money. And how do you do that? Do you do a second job? Do you wind up doing Uber Eats or Uber itself or something like that? Or do you do an online business? I don't know. But you need some more revenue. Revenue has come in to balance the equation, because unfortunately your expenses and your obligations, they're not, for them to get resolved in the speed at which you want. The only resolution that can do it in that amount of time, again, to speed this process up, is additional revenue. So you may need to consider a second job, or going to your boss and saying, I need more money. And maybe that would be the answer, which is good too. But more revenue coming in is your answer, and however way you make that happen. Sarai. With that said, we're going to pop over to Susan's page now. So we're going to exit this, and then we're going to come back in about 10 minutes with our fingers crossed, and with technology gods. We'll come back online with that. So join us over there. Again, if you haven't found Susan yet, go to YouTube or Facebook and type in Susan Grayson, 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 and subscribe. So make sure you're subscribing on her side. And if you're on her side, make sure you subscribe on my side as well. But again, we're going to pop out for a few minutes. We're going to come back on under Susan Grayson's control, and Bill is going to be the master of disaster for us for that, and we're going to leave it to his hands.
The master for disaster. I like that. You're just checking to see if he's got a good sense of humor.
Yes. No, I didn't. Yeah, I didn't mean it that way.
Well, we look forward to seeing you all in about 10 or 15 minutes. Thank you so much.
Bye, everybody. Let's get out. Let's get on. Let's get it on.